Is it failure or is it quitting? You see, change takes time. It requires repetitive actions for an undisclosed amount of time. But if you just keep showing up, you just keep giving it a go, eventually it will happen. Quitter versus failure. The two have similarities, but surprisingly, they're not the same. So I want to dive deep, pull a latch, pop the hood, and do a full diagnostic. My definition of quitting is best described as abandoning a task or process prematurely. It's when you set out to do something. It may have a goal, timeline, whatever it is. And during that time, the process was intentionally cut short and unfulfilled. Sounds familiar? Failure. It's when you're doing everything you can to make it work. You're taking charge, you're following direction, exhausting options, pumping life into the project. But in the end, you still come up short. Listen, that is nothing to be ashamed of. Lessons were learned, information was collected. You get to see where you went wrong. Try it again, and this time, don't repeat the same mistakes. Given the choice of the two, surround me with those who failed. They didn't quit, they saw it through, and I imagine the effort was substantial. That I can work with. As far as the quitters, keep that shit away from me. They walked away, they didn't believe, and someone got fucked in the process. There's no takeaway from quitting. Nothing was learned. The data is flawed. The mission was never completed. And there will always be the question of, what if? If you failed at something, it's evident you were trying to do something. Trying to better your situation. Trying to better yourself. You were seeking more. And you know how we feel about more. When you listen to successful people talk, most of them will say, I failed several times before it worked. But each time it got better. But not only better, the process was faster. Went back to the lab. Fixed a few fuck-ups. Eliminated some mistakes. Then boom! It worked. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you motivation.